international exchange student program that exists for about 40 years. And Up with People is very difficult to explain in a couple words, but pretty much basically has 5 main components. And those components are international travel. So the participants go to many different countries in 3 continents. International participants, so we have people from about 20 different countries traveling every time within each group. We also stay with local families, and staying with local families is way better than staying in a hotel. And that's due to the fact that you end up learning about the culture, their values, and experience the real life in that place that you are. Also, we do a lot of community service, and that would be the 4th main point. So we work with all kinds of organizations, since organizations with kids with disabilities, mental, physical, hearing, they're blind or deaf or anything, to hospitals. And also, we do a performing arts show. So we have a musical show at the end of our stay, and that's a nice way to have all the community that we worked with and also guests coming and watching an international music show with songs from all over the world.
You see from the presentation on your laptop behind, it's a real mix, isn't it, of cultures, nationalities, even ages, yeah? What sort of background is on?
We have people from all over the place. We have from Asia specifically. We had a Thai girl traveling with my group last year. We had people from Singapore, also Japan, China, Nepal, and we have a lot of people from Europe, people from all over the Americas, Canada, Mexico, United States, Brazil, that's my country, Panama, Venezuela, Curacao. We had people from New Zealand, Syria, Cyprus. It's a great mix.
You're arranging a group coming here to Phuket.
Yes.
Why Phuket, and how many, and what are they going to be doing?
One of the reasons we come into Phuket, and most specifically Thailand, in general, is that we've been coming to Asia for about 20 years, and it's the first time that an official Up With People cast come to Phuket. We had a group coming about 2 years ago, but that was a more a specific travel, not the whole group activity. And the main reason is that we want our students, our participants, to get deeper knowledge about developing countries and places that have great people and people that would love to be sharing with us their culture, their values, and hopefully we can be impacting them in a very positive way as well.
I think Phuket's so fairly developed now. You say developing countries, but I mean Phuket is a very modern touristy city. Is it a suitable place for them to come?
I think so, because in the time that we've been here, and been here 2 weeks ago as well, and we've been doing some research about it, we heard about so many stories about great institutions that work either with animals or kids that are in prison, trash, or post-tsunami releases, activities. So I think even though we've been to Japan, US, Europe, and Germany, very developed countries, we believe that the biggest impact that we can cause is on the people. So we're going to be building something for the community as well, but we will also be impacting people.
You're going to base here at Satri School. The students will come to the school every day. Is that right?
Yes, we're going to have Satri as a main meeting point. Satri is our partner here in Phuket. And we're going to have the students come here. Some of the students will work here at the school developing activities with the students in English about culture and understanding. But we're also going to be doing some community service in other institutions all over town. So you might see us all over Phuket.
Satri, a good choice again. Students obviously mostly Thai, but they have a good mini English program here. Do the students need, or will they learn more English through this?
Yes, actually, I think I was quite surprised that the students here are pretty good. So I think they're doing a great job. We have a team of 3 people. It's myself from Brazil. There is a girl from the United States, Renee, and a girl from France, Margot. And we also staying with local families. So we have host brothers and host sisters, and they are all from the school, and they all speak English perfect. So
this is where you need Kun Utoiwan as hosts. That's right. You got to find hosts for them. Is that right, Utoiwan?
Yes, of course. That's why. Well, any people who are interested in hosting the students. So I try to explain the students because this might be the first time to host the students in a big group. So I have to explain them, how they have to do or what they have to do, something like that. So it's quite interesting. And then some students are very interested to sign up.
What sort of families or hosts are you looking for? Is it people who have obviously a spare bedroom first, but also are willing to take them to school and bring them back?
Yes, of course. If it's possible, if they have the school, if they have their students in this school or other school nearby, so it's easier for the transportation. They can take them to school in the morning and then take them back in the afternoon. So any kinds of family, if they have spare rooms, or even though they don't need spare room, but they can spend their room with the host sister or host brother as well.
Do the families have to be able to speak English themselves, say the mother or the father?
Well, I would say it's not necessary. To me, it's not necessary because I was an exchange student before, so I know that, at the first time when I was in the States, I couldn't speak a word of English, I couldn't understand, but for a little while, then we can adjust ourselves to the family. I don't think that's the problem. So it's good, Probably it's turned out very amazing because if they don't speak any of English, then they can use gesture or they can understand easily.
And to be honest, do they receive any money for this, or do they have to volunteer to be hosts?
Oh, we just ask them to be volunteer. Okay, the thing is that we like all the students to stay with the family because of the cultural exchange, and also we need them to volunteer, and then also maybe if their kids learn and then the kids know this program, and maybe they can sign up for their join next time when they reach the age of 18.
They can actually join up with the people to go to other countries, you mean?
Yes, of course. The main thing is that they have to go to the States, okay, at the beginning, and then they travel to other countries as this group is coming to Phuket.
Being